Guys, how is it going today, Thursday? What are we looking at? Well, I took a little skip past it. You know, the other day on my way home, I stopped by the liquor store. I was over at the Super One Liquors and not as nice as Beaver Liquors, but Super One Liquors, and spank that ass and then eat the cookie. And that's when I found a bunch of things, and one of them was the Mars, and I had to move things around. But today we're looking at the Dirty Bastard from Founders. This is a beer specifically based around Chuck from My Hollow Point. Yeah. What should we use to open it? I'll tell you what, being that this is an exciting week, and tomorrow, Blog Radio, Ray, this will be the last time you hear me before Blog Radio. So remember what I'm asking, guys. If you enjoy the 60 Seconds with Ray that he used to do, and you want to get them back, 818-532-9773, man. Call in and tell Ray how great he is. Tell him you're one of his fans. He loves that. He likes having fans. But he gave me this, so. Put it in my collector's item. Paul has my M440. Oh yeah. Look at all that malty awesomeness going on right there. Other day. It's only a couple times that we had a light rain, but oh my god, it's awesome. That thick, nice maltiness. Dimension was 8.5%. Yeah, Scottish style ale. Let's see, what do they say without using any descriptives? It was bottled on 2/17. It'd be fresh. Nice, thick, buttery head. Yeah, it always has that nice malty, peaty. Just a kind of like when you let some of the higher alcohol content beers sit and age for a year. Just kind of has that right off the get-go. So cheers, guys. First comment. Well, actually, I'm catching up on a few. I don't know which ones I read yesterday. Mad Dog Morris looks like a good one. Been riding the Trump train since day one and still enjoying the ride. Crazy Scotsman, those railroad tracks are damn lucky. Bet they have view looking up. Crazy Scotsman, I'd sniffy sniff her. Oh, sorry, focused on the brew. Crazy Scotsman, 4 dislikes. Snowflakes, early education, true fucking cons. Yes, I don't remember if I read his stuff or not. Last comment was from him again, grabbing him by the pussy. Damn straight Trump train. First comment on the Mars was from Stephen Bush. First. Then Joey Cuz. Saying first, but actually not. Then NIHAP saying Joey Cuz, loser Albanian, get a life. Ben N, 4th. Actually, Ben, you were 3rd. Mule Team, made it. Whiskey. See, again now, I don't know if you're saying you're having one, or I probably could just assume that you're talking to me. Are you talking to me? Speaking of Steve, I'm sure you'd be happy to see the offerings laid out here. I did a little work on this last night. Did the bolt modification. Today I gave it a trigger job. Yeah. How about a shot of knob off the stock of an SKS? How's that? Meal team. Good show last night, as always. If you don't go over and enjoy Steve's blog radio, he does that Wednesdays. Last night's topic was everything. Let's see, the Crazy Scotsman, fifth motherfucker, beat by the cuz. J-Dog, fifth. J-Dog, this rain is getting old. Yeah, thanks to that rain, I had an extra day's worth of work today unnecessarily. Had a sub pump failure, and it flooded out one of the basements in one of our rental properties, and yeah, that was awesome. A fully finished off basement, by the way. The Crazy Scotsman. I'm liking the hood ornament. J-Dog. Fucking snowflakes. El Tenda Fabrizio. Guys. Joey Cuz. Hey, baby. I beat the trolls here. Well, that's because they're sleeping in their mommy's basement. Stainless 4.5. Hi. Real Cobra Burnout. Placeholder. The Crazy Scotsman. Shit 2 days in a row and my comments missed or not read. What the fuck, YouTube libtards, quit fucking with our shit, snowflake cunts. Well, didn't I read like a shit ton of them yesterday? J-Dog, pretty windy on top of the hill tonight. J-Dog, wasn't Dirty Bastard supposed to be today's brew? Hey, it is today's brew. You must be psychic. Zeus, fat bottom girls. I'll thumbs that up. Johnny Concho, good action-packed intro. Cheers, everyone. Trump train. Josh, how durable is the Luth AR stock in your experience? I guess I can't speak to the MB3 versus the one that's on the giveaway rifle. I would say very, very durable, considering when the bolt carrier gas key failed and a round got jammed in the chamber. I did the whole pull down on the charging handle while hitting a hard piece of wood, stock end first. We didn't have a rod width to try tapping it down, and it looked like it was a live round, which it did end up being a live round. And Josh, I guess for me the bottom line is I think they're one of the finer stocks out there. I would put the Luth AR up against anything from Magpul. But Josh, as part of full disclosure, I have an ATI, one of their light ATI light AR stocks on the BMG 50, and it's been on there for more than 100 rounds so far, and that hasn't broke. I mean, a lot of people, I've seen people make comments that they look kind of chintzy. The only thing that kind of pisses me off is it I do seem to lose the little screws for the cheek riser, and I haven't gone looking at the hardware store to see if I can find something like that, but that's kind of a deal breaker for that. But the fact is it's holding up. That's all I can tell you about it. It is holding up. But the Luth AR stock, I think they're built forever. And tell you what, if you get one and you manage to break it, I would shit to hear that had happened. Bulwark 1911. We had snow here today. Yeah, you can keep that shit to yourself. Josh, I like the Mission First tactical stock. You know what? Honestly, as tactical as the Luth is, in this particular application, I don't need a cheek riser. It is somewhat going to be, well, it's not necessarily built as a purpose-built bench gun, but it was built as, mission, the mission on this was Project Overkill. It's not as overkill anymore because with the new lower that's on it, I don't have all the go fast goodies in here. It's not an ambi safety selector. It's doesn't have special pins in it. I have the Myod instead of my normal Hogue. I do have an extra Hogue grip. It just doesn't have the thumb, and I really like that that right there. I do like the way that this one feels on it, and that, like I said, I didn't want to put a stock AR trigger guard in there, the straight bar, and this Myod that I've had laying around forever was one of the original gens that actually has it built right in, and so I think the whole package just flat out works. I mean, if you want to carry it and you're not going to bench it, then you can just take the bipod off of it. It has the O2 light from Odinworks, with the Mission First being extremely light on it. Overall, it'd be a decent weight gun, even though it's a bull barrel, but it's a shorter bull barrel. So I honestly like it too, and it's I tell you, it's very, very tight on there. It does not move. It does not wiggle. And then I don't have to worry about sharing a lower with the 24-inch build. The only bummer is, like I said, what I kind of wanted to do was I kind of wanted to be able to put both the uppers in the Pelican case together, but the Pelican case does not leave enough room for two scoped uppers. The only way I could do it is if I actually made it so that it was a lower and a lower, and then put the the lower was separate from the two uppers. But yeah, it was pretty much just like I thought it was going to end up anyway. Two completely separate rifles. SDP. Nice. I would like to try it. Should be able to drink again soon. Yeah, I'm assuming that you can get Mars out there, my friend. SDP again. What happened to HempSeed? Used to always comment. I don't know. I don't know if she's still watching them or not. I know she hasn't been doing anything with the E-scale. I still love her. She still leaves sexually provocative comments on when I comment on her video, so I think we're still good. Stephen Bush, not a surprise, but I'll be missing Blog Radio Friday. Rough Tail Brewing is having another event that I'm going to. I can't approve, Steve, because I'm much more important than... See, you would get no calories if you listen to Blog Radio as opposed to going to a brewery. Big Ragnar Papa, I can almost guarantee butt problems with 100% vegetable juice diet. It's all fiber. At 0400 hours, no snowflakes showing. Snowflakes, snow fucking slackers. And Wade, since how we were talking about it, the SKS by design, the only way to remove the magazine was with the bolt back. You pull back on the lever, and out she goes. And the only way to put a mag into it was with the bolt back. After the modification, my bench line, I also did a trigger job, and my bench line for the trigger job, it was sitting at about 7 3/4, almost 8 pounds in its stock configuration, and I did a little work on the sear, and I also did a little polishing on all of the contact points, top of the sear, and with the sear, it's kind of like a 2-stage. It's like, it kind of I mean, there's still a little travel. I didn't really want to mess with it much more. It kind of runs up to that wall. You get a little bit of creep, and it fires. And right now, I have 5 1/4 pounds. I mean, all things considered, I'm considering it's me and it's not like a, you know, like a John Huber job. It still feels pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. Yeah, and look, and the bolt is closed. I need to get some more of these mags. So this is about as far as I plan on taking it. Here's something I didn't even realize until I was working today, and I'm not exactly sure, other than maybe just a big old option. And I don't know if you guys, oh yeah, you'll be able to see it. I noticed there's a little flip up in front of the front sight, and when you flip it up, you get like a big sort of orangey, kind of, it's the same color as the back sights, and I'm just gonna have to give that a try and see how it is. I mean, I'm not exactly sure why they do that, unless that's like you know, for, you know, when you're engaging targets up close. I tell you what, for someone like me, because my eyes aren't getting any better as I'm getting older, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier to see that little flip up. And I know you might say, hey, why don't you just do like you normally do to all your shit and take a little bit of the red or the white sight paint, and try it. Well, I don't know. This rifle evidently has a mind of its own, because I tried putting a little white sight paint on those, and it just went and ran off. Yes, I did clean them. I'm not a dumbass. And I tried putting a little sight paint on the front post, and it went stick. And I tried putting a little sight paint on the little flip up, and it actually, it stuck to the front sight, and it stuck to the front little dot. But as soon as after more than enough time drying, it wasn't adhering. So I just said screw it. Went back to what it is. It's, I don't know if it's just time and they're a little dirty or what, but it just has like a subtle like orange hue to them, and they don't clean up beyond that. But that's where I wanted to take this, and that's as far as I planned on taking this. Bolt modification, and that was easy. That was so easy that even a snowflake could do it. Well, maybe not. I forgot. We are talking about some of the dumbest motherfuckers on this planet. If you remember our last get-together, the bottom was almost the same profile, sticking out. Well, it was sticking out as far as the top, and I machined it off and then cleaned it back up, and now it's now it's good to go without the damn thing causing a problem with the without the damn thing causing a. I can't remember if I can do it like this or not. Okay. Without the damn thing making it a pain in the ass to deal with the mags. Now I just have to get out and shoot it. It is a sweet looking rifle. I have to admit that. Okay, where were we? Oh, look, it's Chuck. It's so good that Chuck is back. I mean, now the only question is when is he going to start doing videos again? Let's see what he says. Drastic weight loss equals new wardrobe. New wardrobe equals money. Money equals you're fucked. Well, not necessarily, Chuck. I don't really think that most of the stuff. See, I've always liked wearing baggy T-shirts and shit with the firearm on my side. I don't foresee it as a problem. And not to mention, I'm not Christine. I don't have 27 pairs of blue jeans, 50 pairs, some in blue and then some in black and blah blah blah. So no, it'll be if I have to go down in some sizes on pants, it's really not going to be that big of a deal, Chuck. Joy Cuz, Ginger was your typical Hollywood prude, and Marianne was the so-called innocent farm girl that puts out. Ed, that's a beauty behind you and the car too. Absolutely. Huh? What? Tardisius. Nice Chevy Trump train. Nice Chevy. Well, yeah, coming from a guy that has a Subaru. Really sweet Subaru. Seems how my dream car is a Subaru. I shit you not. If I found out I won $350 million, I would not be making a call to Lamborghini. Well, I probably would. I would not. My first call would not be to Lamborghini. My first call would be to order the Subaru WRX STI, and I would send it straight to a tuner. I don't even want to drive it stock. Brad Thomas, you need to do this more often. The beginning, 0 dislikes. Well, I'm up to 2. Mr. Holster, 16 seconds. Very impressive indeed. Lunatic Dad, I love Stella's. Yeah, I don't. That's a little bit lighter. A good lawnmower beer, a daily drinker. I'm not gonna knock you for that. Cheers, as a matter of fact. Mr. Holster, he forgot racist. They make you watch a commercial on your own video because that's the only time they put a commercial on. Probably. Sharky762, no way Mr. Holster can complain on the time till you drank now. Sharky762, nice muscle car, hiding behind the brunette. Took me a while to spot the Pontiac. Gillian426, cheers, wankers. Gillian426, hello, Christine. I'll have to remember to tell her. Sharky762, Mission first stock looks just about right on the second lower build to stuff you just happen to have laying around. Oh, envious. I am you guys over here who aren't limited to a max of 5 guns total. But it should be a black stock to match the color scheme, I think. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I can't. I haven't even gotten to look at prices, but I can't imagine that stock is ridiculously priced. So, I probably see. Here's the deal, Sharky. I have one of 2 options. I either need to swap this out for a black one and put this back in the girls' giveaway pile, or I need to put some more gray shit on this rifle. I mean, I could do, yeah, you're right. Never mind. What was I thinking? Smile money. Pine, grapefruit flavor. List them all, then you cannot be wrong. Gillian, 426, I like the looks better of the Mission first stock on that rifle. Send the stuff you don't want and don't want to ever use. I do. I am working on a pile of stuff for you, but I also my buddy J-Dog has got to come over and maybe rummage through some stuff. We need to do a little barter on some things. Of course, both of us are in the exact same category. What we need to do is order up like at least 10 lower parts kits just to have on hand. I absolutely hate it when you have like 20 of one thing laying around but don't have one of the next thing that you need. It's too loud, you're too old. Nice review, a 10. Quick question, what do you think of mead? I'm going to try to get over to a local meadery and give their stuff a shot. If it isn't bad, might send you a bottle. I have had mead, and I've had some good stuff, and I've had some questionable stuff, and I even like the questionable stuff. The one thing I'm really waiting and looking forward to is Jim Haboob 308 is also a huge mead fan, and evidently he told me he was going to hook me up with some of his own mead, and I thought that was freaking awesome. And then he informed me that it takes at least a bare minimum of a year before it's ready to go. I was like, yeah, I've really liked all of the mead that I've had. It's too loud. You're too old. Again, the Mission First stock is pretty cool, man. Looking forward to Locked and Loaded. Catch you Friday. Cheers. Seems how, like I said, this will be the last time we will be interacting before that show. I'm looking forward to that too. Jade Elite Ammunition on the Milk Stout. Balls, big balls, little balls, balls. Jonathan, loved most of the Planet series from Bell's. Cheers, everyone. I feel the same way. Ed, great review. Leave the Mission First on the rifle. Ed and probably will stick with that. I think it serves the purpose best. Hitting the refresh button, and Ed's comment stands as the last comment as of right now. Since we were all into those kind of rifles, I had this one out. I'm not going to lie, there's a side of me that's actually been considering redoing the furniture on the SKS, even though it's in very nice shape, and making it a SKS clone to this guy. So, I'm undecided on that. But, yeah, Mule Team, you're a dick. What? Did that come out loud? Sorry. I think that could be pretty frickin' radical, though, to have a AK and an SKS that both had the blood red furniture on it. And anyone that still is here and gives a shit, the house gun today is the 4506. Last time I was chatting it up with John Solar, we were reminiscing on some Miami Vice videos, and yeah, John, that video is pretty cool. But yeah, so got the old 40. Of course, I could go get the shoulder rig and fit the part a little closer. And that does that, and that does this. It's very good. As far as a Scottish ale, this is one from my friend Muzzle First. Appreciate it. Now I'm drawing a blank. This is a very good Scottish ale. It is not the best Scottish ale that I've ever had, and right now I'm drawing a blank on what that was. I know they were fairly limited. I found one around here. I think the first one that I ever had, NIHAP sent me. But then again, I believe, if memory serves, that was like a $15 a bottle for 12 ounces Scottish ale. So something that's a little bit more achievable, or at least be able to sit around and have a bunch without your wallet going. These are very tasty. As far as the Scottish ale goes, on the old E scale, I would give the Founder's Dirty Bastard a solid 9. You know, pick up the IBUs. The downside is I remember it was very good the last time I had it, and it's still very good, but I'm also having like this massive allergy attack today, so I know my taste bud isn't exactly where it's supposed to be, which could be to blame. What should we look at tomorrow? Glad you asked. How about
Can you pause for a moment?
No. Let's finish this. tomorrow, let's look at America from Surly. So, cheers, guys, and we will see you tomorrow.
Cheers, Lars. No whiskey for me.